you know what? The subtle fire in the background sounds so nice. So just for the introduction, I'm going to turn up the volume on my headphones and let all of us enjoy this noise. Because it's going to be the final episode. Trey, welcome. Tracy, welcome. And enjoy. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's the sound of the thunder, the faint sound of the fire, and the crackle of the wood in the background, the rain. I love the sounds on this game. They're incredible. Young boy, welcome in. It's nice to see you all back. So, I'm anticipating this to be the final episode of The Devil in Me. It seems to be. The last episode, for those of you that were here, there's only 2 people alive, Katie and Mark. How much to pay for that game? It was £30. £30. I think if you've got EA Play, I think you get like £8 off. So I think the game at the time was like 38 quid. You're on Roblox. Okay, nice. Alright. I'm just going to make a quick poll. Okay. I don't know a pound is, but it's $40 for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, Trey, this is yeah, you're gonna feel a little bit lost because this is kind of like the end of this game. And we've had about 7 episodes. So my advice to you, just enjoy it. Right, as per with this game, the light goes off. Oh, you shit! Oh yeah, she fell down there. With your plastic leather made mask for high endurance. And the controller is vibrating, man. It's making time. Young boy, this game is 18 plus. So, yes.
I guess this maze was a cute garden feature once. This is gross.
Uh-huh. It's creepy that there's just a chair just plonked there. This guy and mannequins. Oh shit. The hell is this? That is weird. Oh, so this is connected to this is connected to that thing, but we're not able to turn it off. Escape from the maze. Find the missing electrical piece. Hey, we got it! Why don't we just beat that guy over the head with it? I mean, that's pretty straightforward, no? Yeah, but where's Marcus, bro? Like, Marcus is just out there, he's just out there. Where's the, oh, it's round here. Where's Erin with her, I'm Not Afraid song? Do. I can't believe that she was the first one to die as well. It's so surprising. The footsteps. There's footsteps. Inspect. Whoa. I know he's your son, but I married you. For you, not your son. What? Besides, it's ex-wife's responsibility to stop him from doing stupid things. Not mine. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm maybe just depressed already because of his trip. This trip. It's not what I had in mind when you said you were taking me away to a secret island. I don't care if he is Harrison Lee, the famous horror. fiction writer. You only work for him. You don't have to go on vacation with him too. We can spend some time, just the two of us. Dear Kurt, I thought it would be easier to write this down because I get upset when I try to talk to you about it. I'm in distress. You know I don't get along with Thomas. I just don't get why we have to take him everywhere with us. By your own admission, he is a fucking nightmare, and it's getting me down having him around all the time. Interesting. So I would imagine that the recreation of the male and the female there. Okay. Just don't get what these spotlights are for. Ah, okay. Press the middle one. Escape the maze, investigate the secret passageway. Let's investigate the passageway, because I really want her to die, so... Cool, it's kind of bright down here. Oh, okay, on second thought, it's not too bright at all, is it? It's actually pretty dark. We're gonna find anything cool? Oh, Shoeshine killed who?
Today with some breaking news.
Okay.
Chicago police today confirmed the body of a man found in a fire at an abandoned warehouse in the Fulton River district to be that of missing FBI agent Hector Monday. Monday has been identified as the Shoeshine killer, whose recent killing spree struck fear into the hearts of locals in and around Chicago. A spokesperson for Chicago PD confirmed Monday murdered 4 victims, including yesterday evening police officer Patrick Stanley, a dedicated veteran of 22 years. The fire was brought under control shortly before 5 a.m. this morning. The body recovered at the scene was burnt beyond recognition, but police identified Monday from dental records.
Bloody hell. Dude was cooked. Now what? I guess we're gonna find out what's in this little gap here, right? And of course we've got to crawl on our belly to make the experience even more scary. We're not looking at nothing, we're just escaping. Hopefully this is the ladder that takes us out of the place. It looks to be it. Sewage. Escape from... oh, okay. One final run. Ooh. Kurt Hall. Publicist. Okay, we can't get out this way. Okay, Jeremy. Thanks for stopping on by. Oh, there's mannequins of him. There's mannequins of him. Just run straight through. Man, what a knobhead. Man, I love the way he walks with such intent. Yeah, go on, hammer. Axe. So now you're gonna get killed by the object that you tried to pick up, but failed. I don't know what the option on the left said. Oh, it said hide. Oh, block. Traits updated, bold. Okay, nice. Climb. It's gonna be more fun. Ascend! Tracy. Oh!
Come on. Please don't do this.
Is he dead? Is he dead? Please. Ayo, Trace, is she dead? Coffee. Tracy, do you think she's dead? Okay, so we've got to find a way out of here as Mark now. Oh, we can't go through that door. We go through here.
Damn it.
No? Okay. We're not going back in there. What was that, bruv? Why are you getting so scared for? You made me frickin' jump.
Jesus.
Changing room. Okay. Let's take a picture of the mannequin. There we go. It's important to keep these files. Wait, was it this room? I'm not peeking through there, you must be out of your mind. I'm really not sure what's gonna happen.
What's that?
I don't even think anything happened, but... Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh shit indeed, bro. Yeah, just jump, innit? There you go. You good? You good? 3:32 AM. Yeah, you good, bro. Look, the water's there. Just run. What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay. Man, I don't even know what that was, to be fair. It was just a noise, and the game just spasmed out for nothing. Shimmy shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Shimmy shimmy y'all, shimmy shimmy yay. Go on, Marcus. Right, I don't want to assume, but I guess I have no choice. Tracy. Based off of what we need to do as Mark, I'm assuming Katie's dead. However, we don't know for certain, because obviously the game didn't, like, the camera didn't go onto her. However, it looks positive. Things are looking positive. Ooh, nice. Take a photo. Nice. Ooh, nice moon photo. That's my moon.
Shoot.
He cut the wires just in case someone would attempt to escape. Or to try to reach the lighthouse. So what's he got planned for us here? What's in store for us? Interesting wall. Oh, go to France. Bruv, what a load of old croft. I'm not doing this shimmy shimmy yah through this BS, bro. Look at this, like, there's... Oh, to hell with this. Shimmy shimmy yah, shimmy yay. Shimmy shimmy yah, shimmy shimmy yay. Game's gonna try to make me jump, but I got the camera in hand. The camera in hand. Oh, okay. Nothing happened. We good. Okay. Okay. All good. What is that noise? Tracy. I think you might be right there. Heh. You might be right on cue, because look at this. There's 3 ways to go. Down there to the right, down there to the left. The music just changed as soon as we jump left. But we can't go straight ahead. We can go two ways on the right here. We can run over to this side. Takes us up through here. Another one of the coins. Yep. 28 we've collected. Shimmy on, not today, mate. The music changed when we went left, so I think we'll go left. Oh, okay, we can't go left. So it's gonna obviously be the most scariest of ways, which is right down there. Okay. Okay. Wow. Not scary at all. It's fresh blood as well. So that's what those cracks were. The branches. So where's the correct way then? Is it here? Or is it the shimmy shimmy ya? Is it the shimmy shimmy? Okay. Shimmy shimmy ya, shimmy yay. Shimmy shimmy ya, shimmy shimmy yay. Oh, so we can climb this. Okay. Sweet. I wouldn't have thought that you can climb this, but okay. Crackle, crackle.
On.
It's gonna be Katie, watch. It's gonna be Katie.
Jesus, why did I look down?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little dog.
Okay, easy does it. Easy.
Don't be afraid. Just stroke it, you moose. Oh, don't die via dog. No, I'm not. No. You must be out of your mind.
Easy does it. Oh, there we go.
Connie?
How'd you end up all the way out here, boy?
Ah, so when we was Kate and we were going through all of the notes and stuff in the book, zip paper that was torn up.
You make it look easy.
Oh, I'm so glad that there's a dog in the game now. Very happy. But is the dog going to lead us to something bad is the question. We made it to the lighthouse.
You have
Lighthouse.
miscalculated. Should've
Okay.
seen that coming.
I guess not. Man, what are we doing? All I can hear is crackle, crackle, pop. Alright, there's someone close. Whoever that someone is. I think the person behind the mask is Jumet. I mean, I know he looks a little bit white for Jumet.
God damn it.
But the person is bold. They are 100% bold. So...
Wow.
Almost at the lighthouse. Yes. No, 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 no. I guess we need to push this off. But what was the purpose of this? Maybe we can put it here and climb up here. Yes. Oh shit!
What is that smell? Ugh.
Oh, there's rotten flesh. Well, that would explain the smell. God knows what is underneath there. Oh shit. He's real close. He's like in the same vicinity as us close. Whose clothes are they? The fuck? How's your head? 2 victims discovered with head switched. What? Another gruesome scene was discovered in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Dalton, Georgia. The 2 victims are believed to be the latest in the homicide spree of the imaginary killer. Alongside the 2 victims, FBI agent Monday reportedly counted multiple repurposed body parts at the crime scene that appear to be the past victims. Monday described the macabre animatronics uncovered as deranged creations. They are an insult to victims' humanity. DNA is yet to confirm if they are in fact the missing body parts of previous victims. That is insane. Oh, your mum, your mum, your mum, your mum, your mum. Oh, don't get in the freezer. Okay. In the freezer again? Where the hell did he just emerge from? The frickin' wall? But now you've got to drop the lid like a moose. Come on, bro, you're smarter than that. You got to drop the lid and that's going to move, and that's not going to miss his eyesight, is it? It's going to make noise. Come on, bro. Uh-oh.
Shit. See now.
Ooh. See, how can't you see that? Of course he sees that, bro. Of We've got to keep Mark alive. He locked the door.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. I feel like the closer we get to this guy's, like, den, as if to say, the more messed up it's getting. Can we get through like this? Ascend. Ascend. Oh, what the hell? He's here, ain't he? And we're gonna fall right through this trap. Or not. We are gonna push this. Well, this is gonna be fun. Well, that didn't make any noise at all.
Hope this holds.
Holds. What are you, £200? He's scared of heights, isn't he? You good? You good? Yes, we're closer. Right? That was a giant. Oh, she's still alive. Well, we've got our answer, Trace, and everyone out there. Get away from Jumet and navigate through the forest. That shouldn't be too difficult. Well, Jumet is currently after... Can we swim? They are saying it's Jumet, but it's not been 100% confirmed yet. I mean, the guy looks bold. He's a little bit paler than Jumet. What are these weird houses, bro? Oh, is it the same dog? Oh shit. Oh, he used the dog as bait. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but I don't want anything to happen to the dog, though. Or that beautiful animal with 4 legs there. Yeah, don't attack the dog. I mean, I know he's pretty evil towards human beings, but I doubt he will chop the head off the dog. Or kill the dog. Grab the glass. Oh, there's someone else there. There's someone else there. There's 2 people there. And half of the face looked like the guy that's in the cutscenes when we go back to the office. Like the dapper guy. Are we gonna kill the dog? No, I don't want. I'm not gonna kill the dog. I'm not gonna kill the dog. Yes! Don't kill the dog, man. Man, at every chance we've tried to kill this woman, she just escapes every time. It's like... what have I got to do to end her? Yes, they go. Trace done a good job with the explanation. Oh, the tripwire. Or trip device thingy, majiggy. Mark, Lighthouse, 402, October 27th. So we've already stayed a day longer than our stay. Why would you go inside here for?
Let's get that light on.
Another coin, beautiful stuff. $43. There was 2 men when they came up to Katie. Grafham Dumet, artist. Nothing on the other side. Business card found. No number, no nothing. 2 of 5 found. Interesting. Evidence case. Chicago PD, 1612 West State Street. Case number 167 G Dis 24106. Evidence number 21. Recovery date 7th of the 4th 1998. Whoa.
At 0600 hours, I, Officer Frank Hooper, discovered that one or multiple individuals had gained unauthorized access to the evidence room at 1612
possibly Trace.
West State Street. Among the missing items were assets recovered from the apartment of former FBI agent Hector Monday, including books, clothes, notes, surgical tools, and dental equipment. We are currently running with the theory that this was the direct result of souvenir hunters looking for a piece of memorabilia from the case. End of report.
Interesting. Oh shit. No, up. Oh no, we're going down, yeah. Yeah, we're going down. It's going down for real. Oh no, it was up. I'm coming up. So you better get this party started. Come here.
Hector Waylon Monday.
So he's got a lot of his informations and credentials and anything that's kind of related to him. This is his degree in Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Wow, what a degree to have. Oh, your mom. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Why would it jump into the face? Oh! Oh! Yo. Okay, that got me real bad. Why did that have to jump out like that for? Okay. Light goes back off. Oh my giddy goodness. Clarence, I thought I should write to you with the news as you haven't been to see me in 6 months. You have a son. I gave birth a few weeks ago. I need you back here. I can't do this alone. My parents are helping out, but they are both very old now. Come home, Clarence, please. Monday. Okay. July 1965. Interesting. What's over here? I wonder what's over here. At the top of the stairs. What is here? At the top of the stairs. A random set of ladders. Why is the camera changed like that? I can't even move the camera. I don't like it. We're gonna get shock. What a shock. Oh, okay. Go on, press the button.
Come on.
Maybe the button on the right? Okay, fine. Turn on the power light, turn up the power light.
No way.
Bloody hell. So how do we do this? We've got to power up. We've got to power it up, so I'm assuming we're either going to have to find some sort of switch, or we're going to have to do one of those tasks where we need to follow the diagram. Wait, turn on the lighthouse, power up the lighthouse control. Okay, my controller died. Man, why have we got to go down all these stairs though, bro? Like, you sure there's enough flights? Why has the music changed? Come on. Oh, we've got some keys. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow.
Looks
Bearing
like there may be another
update.
boat on the island.
Another what? Collect. Oh, inspect. Mark and Jennifer Edwards. But they look like a nice couple. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, but where could the controls be? Wait, we've got the key, so surely we can just use that to power this bad boy up, no? If we make it to the top of the stairs, that is. Today. Why is the music getting slowly more intense as we get closer to the top? Bro, what even? Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Tampering with the seal is
Oh, what a moose. Federal offense. Oh! What a shock. Yeah, but now it's going to take us forever to get back because this guy's afraid of heights. And in that time, dude's going to climb up. Shimmy, shimmy, yaw, shimmy, yay. Shimmy, yaw, shimmy, yay. Kaboom.
Ow!
Ah. It's going to trap him. Well, yeah, it's not the smartest decision to look into a frickin'...
Fuck yes! Woo!
Why did he look so alarmed all of a sudden? Oh. He heard movements. Buzzers.
Hey!
That was Katie.
Up here! Kate! Hey!
Oh shit. Oh! Excuse me?
Early for a change.
Ah. 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 Hi. Upstairs. Is it going to give her a different route to get up there?
Mark? Please tell me you can hear me.
Open the door, Moose.
What? What?
That door didn't open, so turn around. Oh my goodness.
Mark? Mark, can you hear me?
Just run inside and shut the door. Oh my god. Investigate door. Help Mark. Is it Mark though? Or is it you, Matt? Oh, it was him! It's him! Oh wow. Is she dead now? Grandma wants to tell you a story. I'll skip the story, Trace. Yeah. I think we'll skip the Gmar stories for today. Man, that was so bad. Wait, what's going on in here? The music's playing, so this must be a challenge. Anytime the music plays, there's a challenge. Could this be the final one? Mark unknown location.
No. Let me out!
Yep.
Let me out of here, you son of a bitch! Kate? What did you do to her? Kate!
What's this? What is this? Hydraulic acid! Hydraulic acid. This is. Oh, he's gonna drop a piece on her to test what it's gonna what happens. Okay. She's gonna burn from the inside.
Get away
What
from
a
her!
what a pretty picture.
My name is Joseph Morello.
What is this?
I'm a true crime author. If you're hearing this, then yesterday we met and I led you to believe I was Grantham Dumet. I had no choice in the matter. I was asked to do this by the actual Dumet. And now, he needs you to do the same thing and make a call. The number is on speed dial. Whoever answers, you need to tell them that you are Dumet. There's a script in front of you. Use it. Then get them to the island.
What?
Mark,
Just
do
like I
something!
did to you. Ferry them over. Get them into the house. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this, but it was the only way you'd give me back my daughter. I needed... I had to get her back. I'm so sorry.
But his daughter was that
Just
evil girl in the first game.
Make the call. Or don't.
So it's a
Maybe
cycle.
you're stronger than I am. But whoever he has that you care about, they don't have much time.
It's just us.
What?
We're the only ones who made it. Everyone else is dead, Mark.
You goddamn psycho! Ah!
Even the facial structure looks like Holmes.
Say shit. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Just do it. Whatever he wants, please. Please get me out of here.
Should we make the call? Wait, I don't know what to choose and I need more time. It gives you about 5 seconds to make the choice. Do we make the call or don't we? Cough, he says don't do it, don't make the call. Trace, what do you think? Nope, don't make the call.
I can't. I won't
Cool.
do it.
Oh, God. Mark, what are you doing? Please.
Yeah, but that means she dies, and then the cycle will not have to go on, so no one else needs to suffer with this stuff. Yes. Say nothing. Enjoy it. Yes. Wait, is he gonna die as well? No! Marcus! Look at the eyes, bruv. The eyes. Look at the eyes. It's as calm as anything. Oh wow, look at this. Look at the eyes. You, bruv, was in the same house when I was Katie,
You're here.
and you was there.
All good things must come to an end. But how good was the end for our crew? Let's not mince words. Everyone, but everyone, is dead. The only one who made it off the island alive was the dog. So, rest in peace.
Good. Good.
Kate. It's a final close-up and cut. It's a wrap. Mark. Loyal to the final frame. There's some studio space going spare in Brooklyn, if anyone's interested. Charlie. I'm afraid it looks like Series 2 isn't going to be commissioned after all. Erin. The new girl surprised everyone with her courage, but now she's gone to the great audio suite in the sky. And Jamie. The plug's been pulled and the lights are out. I don't think rewiring the fuse is going to help this time around.
Yeah, right. GG's for the dog. For
I'll
real.
tackle the paperwork in the morning. Can you find your own way out? It was, as always, enlightening. I have no doubt we'll meet again in the future.
Yes, we will. Farewell until next time. Yes,
Earlier this evening, police have confirmed a case of 5 missing persons who appear to all be members of a film crew, Lonnet Entertainment, the team behind the Architects of Murder docuseries.
Fuck, man.
CCTV
I like that
footage
show.
can confirm that the crew were last seen loading into a limousine which has been tracked to this shoreline. At 5 a.m., a police officer was called out to the area after reports of a sighting of flashes from the lighthouse situated on the island across the water. His whereabouts are still unknown. We will keep you updated on any significant developments in what police are describing as a fast-moving situation amid growing concern for the safety of the crew.
holy crap! You gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. Hey yo, Tracy. Hey yo, Tracy. Tracy. That's the old woman from the first game. Tracy, that's the old woman from the first game. What the fuck is going on? Tracy, that's the woman from the first game. Look.
At the attending officer.
Holy
100%. 100%. It's just the voice was different. The face was the same, but the voice was different. That is mental. That was 100% the first.
Remember how my video went
yeah.
viral?
How could we forget? You bring it up every chance you get.
Just listen to this. I got enough views to win the competition. What did you win? An all-expense paid trip to an island resort for 5.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah, Mr. Dumet says they're gonna send a limo and everything. This is gonna be so much fun.
But the news was just on the screen saying that. But Dumet's right there. Dumet is right there. Wait. Let me change the location of the camera. Wait, guys. Actually, let me just turn off the camera. He's in the left corner. Wow.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over to another? Oh, death and death, none can excel. I open the doors to heaven and hell. Yes, I have come to get your soul and leave your body and leave it cold. To drop the flesh from on your frame, the earth and worm both have their claim. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? Now, death, if this is true, please give me time to reason with you. From time to time you heard and saw, so close your eyes and unlock your jaw. I'll lock your jaw so you can talk. I'll fix your feet so you can walk. I'll your eyes so you can see this very hour. Now come with me. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? Now, death, please give me time to fix my heart and change my mind. Your heart is fixed, your mind is broad. I'll have your shackles to drag you down. Too late, to all farewell. My dawn is fixed, I'm summoned to hell. As long as God in heaven shall dwell, my poor soul shall burn in hell. I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another eve? I said, oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over to another
Well, it was another great game from the creators of the series, the Dark Pictures Anthology. I'm really enjoying these games, although I didn't enjoy the ending to this one so much. It was nice to see the deaths, although now I'm wondering what would have happened if we did make the call. How would the ending have varied, I wonder? Well, if you did enjoy the final episode, be sure to hit that like. Subscribe if you are new around here as well. There are 2 more games of the series from these creators, so I will be getting round to the other 2 as well at some point. Ancestors tomorrow. Possibly. Shame you can't save it at that point, so you could replay the choice made. Do you know what?
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia.
What, bruv?
After successfully rendezvousing with a Charybdis marker, we have detached the booster ring and spurts are high as we make our final approach to Tau Ceti F. The ship
Coffee, do it.
Damage is minimal, and our technicians are restoring full functionality.
No, don't. Because I might be able to go back. What the hell?
Our next transmission will be broadcast.
I might be able to go to load the story and then just pick which scene to go to. The Dark Pictures Directive Season 2 premiere. Unhappy ending. Well, that's not a happy ending, is it? Well. Bonus features. What are the bonus features? On the first game there was some cool edits, and it shows you through like how they created the monsters and stuff. Interview with Jess Buckley, America's first serial killer, making the murder castle.
So, what do we know about this guy? He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes.
We're going to a property he inherited.
Bonus content.
Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts.
Totally sane, I'm sure.
There are various elements we knew we wanted to explore when designing the hotel. From developing areas and set pieces that generated a constant sense of uneasiness and tension, to memorable track rooms that forced the player into frantic life and death decisions.
I'm so sorry.
We took a lot of inspiration from Holmes' original murder castle, as we wanted to capture the way that Holmes' castle was created to disorientate and confuse his victims.
Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
As cunning as Dumet is, not everything in his castle runs like clockwork anymore. His operation has become so vast that he can't maintain everything, and the Lonic crew have turned up at just the right time to exploit that.
The production design for the hotel needed to reflect the original design, utilising a Victorian-style facade and castle turrets, interiors with ornate mouldings and panelling, being made larger to accommodate the game's intention to be used as a vast labyrinth to create fear and horror. This included the hidden rooms, sliding walls, trapdoors and secret basements, but with extra central monitor rooms and death rooms, all hidden from the guests, providing multiple layers and multiple levels to explore, unveiling the horror within. Special attention was given to the design of the areas such as the lobby, the bar area and the dining rooms to provide an authentic, believable Victorian hotel, bringing a feeling of magnitude and foreboding to intimidate the player.
Guys? Is that you?
The hotel guest rooms were designed to be opulent yet aged, in keeping in style with furnishings and fittings, yet having additional modern electronic window shutters installed to trap the victims. Secret observation rooms were also built adjoining, with hidden doorways to enter. Corridors were cleverly designed to include mechanical sliding walls hidden within the Victorian framework, used to change the layout of the labyrinth throughout the hotel.
Fuck.
The murder inventions designed within locations included the suffocation and crushing rooms, furnaces and acid baths. The monitor room was a newly constructed area, deep within the core of the hotel. This room allowed Dumet the full control of the labyrinth and its workings.
In The Devil and Me, we make use of a range of mechanics new to the Dark Pictures series to help convey the unsettling mood and threat of the hotel. With an expanded focus on exploration, the player spends a lot of the time exploring the hotel's labyrinthian corridors, and as each character revisits a shared area, the feel of it changes. Each character has their own unique light source. Erin and Jamie, as the practical sound and lighting techs, have fairly straightforward torches, with Erin's directional microphone providing an additional small light when in use. Mark, the camera operator, has his camera flash, lifting the darkness in short bursts and providing mini jump scares as the player suddenly sees something out of the gloom. Kate lights her way around with her makeup mirror, providing a small amount of light to fumble through the corridors. And then Charlie's sole light source is his own cigarette lighter, casting the hotel in its flickering orange light and barely really lighting anything at all.
Jamie, over here.
Each character experiences these shared areas differently through this, adding to the sense of the familiar hotel rooms changing with each visit.
It's amazing.
The Island Hotel was originally built in the 1890s. It was converted into a spa later on until it was abandoned and finally chosen by Dumet for his murder playground. Some parts had been restored, like the rooms the characters stay in and the lush lobby and bar areas on the first floor. We work closely with concept art and art direction to create distinct color palettes and ornate assets that made those areas more inviting while still leaving something unsettling about their imperfections. But elsewhere, we could show the hotel and spa's original treatment rooms and the indoor pool,
this
which had
part
fallen
made
into
me jump
disrepair
so
and other
much.
thematically different places. Our second challenge was getting into Dumet's head. We knew that he was supposed to be a very meticulous man. He's the sole architect of this place and proud of his creations. Some rooms are deliberately left in disrepair. We created them with the base layers showing, and we scattered building equipment around to tell the narrative that Dumet still has plans for them. Others he had completely purpose-built. That's where we used a mix of old brick and breeze block materials next to each other to create contrast. And on top of that, there are traps everywhere. Some of the most interesting areas to create were the ones which were supposed to be off-limits to hotel guests. We wanted to show the stark contrast of his personal space versus the one he hunts people in. The team went as far to even design Dumet's handwriting, and we used that on boards and documents to show more of his personality. There's storytelling in every small detail.
I feel like we made all the wrong decisions, like in the lead up.
Different
For real.
dark picture games.
Like,
Since we have more explorations and more playable areas in the game for players to freely explore, we had to slightly adjust the way we used to do lighting by adding some new stuff,
She's
such
cute.
as adding more guide lights in the environment for direction, or add some interactable light fixtures that you can trigger on and off by walking closer or away from them. So there are 4 types of lighting styles in the hotel. The first one is the regular hotel areas where everyone should feel safe and cozy. We try to use more bright, warm color lights with different elegant light fixtures. And the second one is the areas that are either under constructions, used as Dumet's workshop, or places only lit by moonlight or should be pitch black. We used cooler temperature lights or even blue lights for these kind of areas with very low light intensity and very heavy volumetric fog to enhance the claustrophobic vibe and to elevate the tension.
oh, poor Erin.
So the third one would be the control room where Dumet watches and controls all the activities in the hotel. We want this room to be especially bright, like an industrial warehouse with a cool, eerie mood to separate it from the other rooms. And the last one is all the rooms that are designed to be slaughter stages. Killing is like creating art to Dumet, and he wants all his artworks to be presented epically with audiences, classical music, and beautiful lighting setup. So in these areas, unlike the others that have more neutral color in the lights, we tend to artificially light these areas.
We
with
didn't
either
get this
theatrical lighting or use
cutscene there.
high-contrast saturated lighting setup, so that we know something is
That
going
looks
to
very
happen.
cool.
If we don't do something, both of them will die, Mark.
We wanted to provide
Both
players
of
with
them
a
will
truly
die.
realistic historical Sonic experience whilst inside the murder castle. We researched multiple properties and buildings built within the
Yeah,
same
we
period as the
definitely
original
picked the
Chicago murder
wrong
castle.
wrong decisions.
Authentic door foley and sound effects elements were high on our priority list.
We
recorded multiple door openings, closings, handles, rattles, and squeaks. Throughout pre-production, we'd seen all the variations of emotion characters would be displaying when using the doors, ranging from calmness through to blind panic and incensed rage. All these emotions could be channeled into the performance we recorded. Another element of the soundscape we went into considerable detail recording was floorboard and stair creaks. Virtually every step we took provided us with a distinctive and unique sound.
The floorboards and the squeakiness were actually on point. Like, they were so good.
To further add to this, as the characters climb higher inside Dumet's murder castle,
even the breathing.
The creaks will become more frequent as you enter unfinished rooms, exposed walkways, and the structural integrity of the hotel becomes more dangerous and unstable.
In terms of the music, we chose various 19th century pieces of classical music and opera to accompany the murder scenes. These would have been the pop music tracks around the time of H.H. Holmes, providing a cognitive link between past and present. Classical music and opera accompanies a lot of the murder scenes, often playing through a gramophone or a tannoy, which is then fed back through our bespoke impulse responses to allow the music to naturally echo throughout the cellars and corridors of the space.
What is this?
We took a similar approach as well with the abstract sound design, including nods to classic horror films with really discordant, unnerving piano impacts and bowed metal interspersed with electromagnetic recordings, synths and ultra-modern distortion to provide that juxtaposition and that link through time between the historical setting and the modern-day story.
Designing the hotel as a play space presented different challenges than previous Dark Pictures games. We've gone from quite open environments in House of Ashes and Little Hope to a more enclosed one with the hotel. The ability to revisit previous environments at different points in the story, with different layouts and different emotional states, meant that we had to collaborate very closely with each other to make sure we designed each area to cater for every requirement. We had to think how a lit corridor would feel if multiple characters roamed around it, versus the same corridor drenched in darkness with just a singular player character. Empty hotels are inherently eerie, and it allowed us to play with the idea of liminal space to try and create a murder castle that felt uncanny. It's something that felt truly unique.
Oh!
It's me! Get in here! Jamie?
Moose!
Thank God.
Oh, there's Erin there as well. But when we done that cutscene, it was just Jamie and Katie. That was very cool. That was very, very cool. Making the Murder Castle, America's First Serial Killer. Interview with Jesse Buckley. Guys, I'm going to watch one more and then I'm going to end the stream. Okay, but I just really like these extra bits of information. So we're going to go with America's First Serial Killer over Jesse Buckley's interview. Based off the title, I feel like it's going to be a bit more interesting to watch.
Torture chambers, secret passageways, vats of acid, and deadly vaults.
Not saying
In
interviews are
1895,
not
Chicago police
entertaining, but
unearthed
yeah.
horrific evidence of torture and multiple murders at the sprawling castle of H.H. Holmes. Masquerading under the guise of caring doctor, kind husband, and prominent businessman, H.H. Holmes was a contemporary monster, designing his buildings solely for the disposal of human bodies.
Yes.
Torture Doctor, Monster of 63rd Street. H.H. Holmes was America's first serial killer.
Well.
Just south of Chicago, the suburb of Inglewood was thriving with commerce. The train station itself had 9 leading lines of railway and over 100 trains stopping there every day. No other suburb of Chicago had this luxury.
Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. Pleasure to meet you.
Arriving in Chicago, Holmes finds work immediately at the E.S. Holton drugstore, located at the southeast corner of 63rd and Wallace in Englewood. Several months later, Everett Holton dies of supposed natural causes.
63 on Penn
Holton,
State.
his wife, disappears after selling the drugstore to Holmes. Owning the
Wow.
drugstore, Holmes had a steady flow of cash. He would often purchase and resell goods and properties under his numerous aliases. In addition to scamming creditors, Holmes obtained his funds from other phony inventions, such as a mineral water elixir, which in reality was obtained from the city's water supply. 1888, Holmes secures a lease on the vacant property across the street from the drugstore, the southwest corner of 63rd and Wallace.
So he bought the building.
It is here that Holmes will make his horrific dreams come true.
Ah.
He will construct a building for which the entire world will remember him.
Fantasies start very young. And so what he did then was he took a step furtherance of his fantasies to make it reality. And probably, if we had done a little bit of an investigation back then, we would have seen things like his plans, but not just plans for a building, because we'd expect to see architectural plans, but plans for his torture rooms.
For the suburb of Englewood, the building Holmes is erecting at 63rd and Wallace is a massive construction project. Day after day, passers-by stop to gaze at the spectacle of the many laborers working together to create a magnificent new edifice in their neighborhood. Englewood residents were so impressed with the massive building that they named it the Castle. From its outward appearance, it seemed rather normal. But like the duality of Holmes, the exterior and interior of the building were extremely different.
Holmes himself was the architect of the building. He was the only one who knew its design. There was this constant turnover of workers on the building. He would hire a mason to put in a wall and then fire the guy, or hire somebody to put in part of a staircase and then fire him. And there seemed to be several very sinister reasons behind that. One was he managed not to pay a lot of these people because he was always claiming that they were doing incompetent work. But the other, much more insidious reason was that no one except him really had a clear idea of what the structure of the interior of the house was. He had a huge bank vault installed in one of the rooms. And the way he did it was he put the vault in first while the building was under construction, and then built the room around it. And he bought this thing on credit and then refused to pay for it. The bank company said they were going to repossess the vault. Holmes said, well, you know, come on in and do, but if you damage my building in any way, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth.
The bottom floor of the castle housed a pharmacy, jewelry store, barber shop, restaurant, and a blacksmith shop. Behind this innocent facade was a Gothic house of horrors designed by the mind of a monster. The third floor seemed innocent enough, containing rented rooms, legitimate offices, and Holmes's own bedroom. But it was the second floor that contained 35 rooms, many specifically designed as killing chambers. Disorienting unsuspecting victims, the labyrinthian construction contained numerous staircases and doorways that led nowhere.
We came across that in the game as well. We opened up a door that the doorway was filled with bricks.
For a quick method of hiding a victim's body, a concealed greased chute and trapdoor led directly into the basement of the castle.
Lol, he put the body in there like he just put a bed sheet in the freaking in the cupboard, bro.
The basement held the most terrifying rooms, resembling a medieval torture dungeon. Acid vats, quicklime pits, and a crematorium disguised as a glass-bending furnace were Holmes's favorite methods of immediate body disposal.
Oh, the smell. Well, this really gives you an insight into what this man was like. If the game didn't... Wow! Okay, fair enough. Fair
After cleaning and mounting their bones, Holmes would profit from his victims by selling their skeletons to local medical schools and universities. Holmes would make a killing in Chicago, financially and literally.
That is crazy. He used to sell the skeletons of the bodies that he'd kill and make money from it. No wonder why some schools were possessed. Well, not possessed,
the
but...
World's Columbian Exposition is open to the public in Chicago. Spanning 600 acres, sprawled out along beautiful Lake Michigan, the magnificent fair is a monumental sight to behold.
Slanger.
Over 20 million people from around the world would attend the dazzling World's Fair between May 1st and October 30th, 1893.
A lot of
Holmes
people went to the
utilizes
hotel.
World's Fair as the perfect opportunity to capitalize on his demented design of the castle. Located only a few miles from the World's Fair, Holmes's castle was perfect lodging for tourists. Holmes decides to rent rooms to visitors of the fair. He entirely renovates the upper floors of the castle, bringing in the most modern furnishings and luxuries, all purchased on credit, which Holmes had no intention of repaying. In addition to placing newspaper ads for rooms to rent, Holmes visited the fair with several of Benjamin Peitzel's children, preying on elderly women who flaunted their wealth, making sure he invited them back to the castle for a warm night's stay in a soft bed.
They're not
Oh,
going
was
to
that the
relatives
description?
telling them where they're at. They just know that they're going to Chicago to see the Columbian Exposition. Perfect victims, because they're unknown in the city. Their relatives, wherever they came from, know that they were coming to Chicago, and they never came back. Now, how do you start to find them? They don't even know where they stayed. Perfect, easy victims. I'm sure some of them got in and out of his place with no problem. And others, they walked in and they never checked out.
Some of the rooms had been completely lined with asbestos to make them soundproof.
Hidden in Holmes's office was a master control panel which connected to gas lines leading into airtight sleeping chambers. Holmes would lead his victims into the rooms, lock them in, and turn on the gas, asphyxiating them while watching their demise.
Let me out! Holmes, let me out, please! Holmes! Holmes! Holmes, please!
At the height of the World's Fair, Holmes masterfully juggles his castle businesses, renting rooms, dodging creditors, selling skeletons, and attending to the needs of the many women in his life.
I have had many young ladies in my employ, most of whom are still living in and about Chicago. whose parents and friends know only too well that far from being their seducer, I have done much to materially help them in their narrow lives.
Being a personable, attractive young doctor and businessman, Holmes won the hearts of many women throughout his life. At one point, Holmes managed to secretly have 3 wives, each never knowing of the others. In 1890, Julia Connor became Holmes's employee and mistress, living at the castle with her daughter Pearl.
Then again,
when she became pregnant
back
and
in those
demanded
times,
marriage,
I guess it was a little bit
Holmes
more normal
agreed on the condition that she allowed him to perform an
amongst
abortion
every
on her.
culture.
She agreed. Neither Julia nor her daughter Pearl were ever seen again. Just a week later, Holmes sold a clean, articulated skeleton to the Hahnemann Medical College for nearly $200. In 1892, Holmes acquired another mistress, Emmeline Cigrand, and employed her as private secretary. Holmes sent Emmeline into the vault to retrieve some papers and sealed it, suffocating her to death. Several weeks later, the University of Chicago acquired a female skeleton from Dr. Holmes. In 1893, Minnie Williams became Holmes's new private secretary and eventually his mistress. Minnie was the beneficiary of a property in Fort Worth, Texas, valued at over $40,000. Holmes murdered Minnie and her younger sister Nanny after having Minnie sign over the Fort Worth property to him. In 1894, Georgiana Yoke became Holmes's 3rd wife. He married her under the name Henry Mansfield Howard. Like his other legitimate wives, Georgiana lived out her entire life. On July 19, 1895, Chicago police enter the Holmes castle. The world would now learn of the horrors that the castle had kept secret for so very long. As disoriented detectives and police searched the upper floors of the castle, the true depths of Holmes's evil were waiting in the basement. Among the death devices in the basement of the castle, investigators find piles of mixed human and animal bones, bloody women's undergarments, and a wooden dissection table saturated with dried blood. Chicago police were inundated with names of people reported missing from the World's Fair. 50 missing people were eventually traced to the Castle of Horrors. The evidence, blood and bones found in the basement posed a problem for 19th century criminal investigative techniques.
It said 50 bodies, and we found 43 of those coins.
It was very difficult to go and identify even the
Maybe we
bones
missed
as
some.
being human in origin, because with the very small fragments, you didn't have enough of the identifying characteristics to be able to make that ID.
The world is now calling Holmes the monster of 63rd Street, torture doctor, and the modern Bluebeard.
His eyes are so cold.
Overnight, Holmes transforms from arch-swindler to arch-fiend. A Chicago journalist calls Holmes a multi-murderer.
The Holmes case generated this incredible amount of national attention and really international attention. Really in his own time and in America, Holmes was much more notorious and more widely known than Jack the Ripper.
That dude just got punched.
Then as now, people were very, very fascinated to sort of visit the sites of these terrible crimes. And his castle became a kind of tourist site. And there were various people who wanted to take it over and turn it into a kind of murder museum. And then, just before some impresario was about to make it again into this tourist attraction, it burnt down. Somebody burnt it down. I mean, it could have been, who knows, some outraged citizen who didn't want this to become some very morbid tourist attraction.
Maybe it set fire to itself. Maybe the little girl
was
from
kind of the O.J. Simpson trial of the day. It just generated this huge amount of publicity. The case had become a kind of national obsession. Of course, there wasn't CNN or Court TV back then, so it couldn't be covered quite as relentlessly, but it was covered very, very extensively. There were true crime books and pamphlets and all kinds of stuff. And Holmes himself had become a sort of folk figure almost, you know, the sort of national boogeyman.
The courtroom fills for the final verdict to be read.
We saw this at the start of the game.
Holmes becomes extremely nervous when not one of the jury members looks at him. In his entire criminal career, this is the moment Holmes never believed would occur. He is found guilty of murder in the first degree. Herman Webster Mudgett, alias H.H. Holmes, would be hanged on May 7th, 1896.
Are we going to see the footage?
While Holmes was in jail, awaiting the execution of the sentence, he was made an offer by William Randolph Hearst, supposedly for a significant amount of money, to provide his confessions. Holmes, who had already issued about a half a dozen completely self-contradictory versions of his crimes, clearly at this point felt he had nothing to lose. He was going to die anyway. In this confession, he did a complete about-face and portrayed himself as the worst monster who ever lived. He just basically confessed to every crime anybody had ever suspected him of and threw in a few more for good measure.
He's reliving the fantasies after the fact now. He's reliving the fantasies of things that he did.
She was very willing to do this and prepared to leave the vault upon completing the letter, only to learn that the door would never again be opened until she had ceased to suffer the tortures of a slow and lingering death. The partial excavation in the walls of this room found by the police was caused by Latimer's endeavoring to escape by tearing away the solid brick and mortar with his unaided fingers. I closed the door and turned on both the oil and steam to their full extent. In a short time, not even the bones of my victim remained. It was the footprint of Nanny Williams that was found upon the painted surface of the vault door. made during her violent struggles before death. Only one difficulty presented itself. It was necessary for me to kill him in such a manner that no struggle or movement of his body should occur. I overcame this difficulty by first binding him hand and foot, and having done this, I proceeded to burn him alive by saturating his clothing and his face with benzene and igniting it with a match. As soon as he had ceased to breathe, I cut his body into pieces, and by the combined use of gas and corn cobs, proceeded to burn it with as little feeling as though it had been some inanimate object. I immediately took them to the Vincent Street house and compelled them to get within the large trunk, through the cover of which I had made a small opening and ended their lives by connecting the gas with the trunk. Then came the opening of the trunk and the viewing of their little blackened and distorted faces. Then the digging of their shallow graves in the basement of the house. The ruthless stripping off of their clothing and the burial without a particle of covering save the cold earth. I am convinced that since my imprisonment, I have changed woefully and gruesomely from what I was formerly in feature and figure. My features are assuming a pronounced satanical cast. My head and face are gradually assuming an elongated shape. I believe fully that I am growing to resemble the devil.
On the gallows, just before he died, he recanted. He claimed that the confession that he had published was a complete fabrication.
The extent of my wrongdoing in the taking of human life consists in contriving the killing of 2 women that have died at my hands as a result of criminal operations. That is all I have to say.
H.H. Holmes is hanged on Thursday, May 7th, 1896, just 9 days before his 35th birthday. At 10:25 a.m., he is pronounced dead.
He was very concerned that after his execution, his body would be dug up either by medical men seeking to dissect his brain and find out what made him tick, or just ghoulish sort of, souvenir hunters, and he requested that he be buried within a big slab of concrete, which he actually was. One of the things about Holmes is that nobody knows for sure how many people he actually killed, although in my researches, which were pretty, I feel, thorough and extensive, it seemed very clear to me that he murdered at least 9 people.
At least 9?
Stories that he killed 50, 100, countless people, particularly in Chicago at the height of the World's Fair.
On record, they said they had 50 bodies missing.
How many people did Holmes actually murder? Most
Dude
likely,
was saying
no
9
one
at
will
least.
ever know. Holmes and the many other people that came in contact with him are long gone, having taken the answers with them to their graves.
I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing. I was born with the evil one standing as my sponsor beside the bed where I was ushered into the world. And he has been with me since.
Aha, right choice, yeah. Well, I really enjoyed that. I feel like leaving the game on an end like that is extremely positive. Yeah, we won't talk about the ending. Yeah, I think it was in a whole, it was a good game. It was a good game. If I had done some research about the game beforehand, I feel like I would have understood the game a lot more. However, I wanted to do minimal research as possible, so I didn't find out anything about the game because I wanted the whole thing to be like, you know, a surprise, you know, my initial reaction. But yeah, I really enjoyed these two bonus feature things. They were very cool, very, very cool. We won't be going to this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed another game from the Dark Pictures Anthology. I will be back soon with the third game, which is probably going to be the House of Ashes. I've seen the trailer to that, and it's set on a boat in the middle of nowhere, so that should be fun. But as for now, I'll see you all in the next short. Actually, oh no, wait, it's Sunday today, and it's also 2 AM. Yes, hence the mix-up. I'll see you tomorrow for Fall Guys. Good night all. Enjoy the rest of your day, for those of you that are in the US. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, and ciao ciao.